the driver there as he swerves all the way across 4 lanes of traffic there from one breakdown lane to another. You can see now he's still passing vehicles at an extremely high rate of speed. We'll back the camera out here just a little bit, and you can see more smoke coming from that tire as he continues northbound. We are now coming up, Joe, what's our exit down here? Oh, we're coming up on Griffin Road. They're coming up on Griffin Road. You can see he's got some clear space ahead of him as he continues to move now. 113 miles an hour on our ground speed indicator here, veering over to the left breakdown lanes again to get around slower moving traffic. And as we approach the Bass Pro Shops area there on Griffin Road, you can see this vehicle now, vehicles swerving to get out of the way. As they continue northbound, we've got a procession of other vehicles, police vehicles behind, but considerably farther behind as the helicopter is being used as the main tool in following this vehicle as it continues northbound. We are passing over the west side of Fort Lauderdale International Airport now. You can see the vehicle still continues on there, running on 3 tires. That right front tire there completely flat now, running on the rim of the vehicle, and now 127 miles an hour is our ground speed, and we are efforting to keep up with this vehicle as it continues northbound. There is a police helicopter, as we indicated earlier, down below us at about 200 feet flying, giving directions to the ground crews as they continue to pursue this vehicle. Again, the only information that we had originally was that suspect possibly wanted in a burglary. Whether it was an attempted burglary or that burglary took place, we're not 100% sure at this time. But again, you can see the vehicle traveling at a very high rate of speed. We are now on the north side of the airport. We're going over the New River Bridge here. We'll bring the camera back out again a little bit to give you some perspective as to exactly how fast this vehicle is going. And now he's got the pedal down there as he just continues to go by. These things never end well. We advise you as he gets off on the exit ramp here. Joey's slowing down. He's coming up on a ramp here. Let's see where it's going to take him. This is going to be the Davie Boulevard exit here, just south of downtown Fort Lauderdale. And let's see where he's going to go here. The Broward Boulevard exit, he's getting off here. Again, this is live, so what you're going to see here is what you're going to see if he's wrecking the vehicle here. We're going to come around the other side here. He's getting off at the, let's see where he is now. We believe he may have, he's out and he's running. We have a guy on the ground here, one guy laying down. Okay, they're on foot. We got police chasing underneath the roadway here. We've got police officers running across down an embankment here. Again, right off of Broward Boulevard, looking for the suspect here. Police officers looking in this area here. We did have one person on the ground. We have the takedown going down right here. Police officers now have the subject in custody, believed to be the driver of the vehicle, who bailed out as they got off on Broward Boulevard there and went behind the wall there, fled from the vehicle across a busy thoroughfare there at Broward Boulevard and I-95. Now that subject is in custody here. So a chase that started all the way down south on the off of the Palmetto Expressway, came up past Miami Lakes eastbound through the Golden Glades interchange, actually went south on I-95 through the interchange there, and then came back north, followed the entire time by police officers from Miami-Dade County. From Hallandale, we had officers from Miami Gardens involved in this, following it, and along with the Miami-Dade police helicopter. They flattened a tire on the way there from the erratic driving at high rates of speed, and as they exited off of the ramp there at Broward Boulevard, they collided with the wall there and then ended up in the intersection. We saw one person on the ground there at the scene. We'll get back to that in a moment, but right now, one subject in custody, and this police chase is over. That's what we have for you so far.
And Ralph, pretty incredible when we look at these pictures and you realize what just happened and how fast they were going, that as far as we could tell, there were no accidents along the way. And if you're just joining us, you're looking at the end of a police pursuit right now. This happening off of several interstates across South Florida. This Broward Boulevard is where these two suspects apparently came to a crashing halt. The car lost control there. The driver on the side of the road. Want to show you the end of this chase as they swerved, as they were trying to exit there. Along this stretch, they went up 95 northbound after leaving Miami Lakes. This came out as a call of a burglary. Police were in pursuit of this vehicle, and it reached speeds of up to 120 miles an hour. When it made that curve right here, you're about to see that they lost control. It was riding on the rims of at least one tire there as it was speeding across the highways in South Florida from Miami-Dade into Broward County. And it's at about this point that it made the turn, swerved out of control, and came to a crash right there. One of the suspects, that man right there, believed to be the driver of the vehicle. Another suspect taken into custody as well. That man surrendering, getting out of the car and down on the ground right after they apparently lost control. These are live pictures right now of the driver of the vehicle getting into a police cruiser. Ralph?
Diane and Christine, if you can hear me, we are understanding now that there are 3 subjects in custody here on this pursuit. We've got other activity, police activity over here. You can see 2 other suspects there behind that, the Mercedes, the one that was being pursued. That one now being frisked and handcuffed here on the scene. The exit ramp northbound I-95 at the Broward Boulevard exit. We saw that vehicle come down here. You can see it ended up here in the median. Came to rest there. The driver bailing out, and one subject giving up immediately. Another taken into custody nearby. You saw that takedown happen live. This all coming to rest here. We're looking to see if there are any civilians or any other vehicles that are involved here or may have been involved. You can see we're going to give you a real quick look at the traffic tie-up here on the exit ramp. We have a number of vehicles getting off there. Actually doesn't look that bad. But again, police pursuit. There's that helicopter we were referring to a little while ago. They're going through the middle of the picture. This pursuit lasting probably about a good 15 to 18 minutes here as it came down, or actually came north on the Palmetto Expressway and then east, and then went through the Golden Glades interchange and ended up with a crash here after the front passenger side tire was flattened. So that's again the information we have for you. A lot of details to be sorted out as to exactly why the police were following the vehicle, but again they called in using radios and the helicopter here to follow these subjects. As you can see them now getting this guy up on his feet now, and he'll be transported to a local police, or to a police, the back of a police car, obviously for a ride in as they continue this investigation.
All right, Ralph and Skyforce HD all over this scene. Of course, we'll have much more on 7 News at noon. I'm Diana Diaz, and I'll see you then.